Hello BookTube. Today I'm going to be giving you the third part in my ongoing review of Heirs, Flawed Creation, Stories from Near Earth by Montague, which is a collection of short stories. And today's review will be of the third short story in the collection, which is called The Only Good Man. The story follows a retired police detective called Juan Garza, who is following a gangster who he went after for most of his career called Danny O'Rourke. And Garza has been he's retired because he was replaced by an android, which he's not exactly pleased about. And he's determined to get O'Rourke because he's a gangster, a pimp, and somebody involved in human trafficking. And during the course of the story, Garza is continuing his surveillance of Danny O'Rourke and discovers a plot against O'Rourke, which seems to involve some of his former colleagues, and he has to try and save O'Rourke in the process. Now, I won't go any further with with the plot because I don't want to spoil it. Overall, I enjoyed the story. It was told from the first person, very much to my mind, a sort of hard-boiled or reminiscent of a hard-boiled style. You get a really good sense of Garza's commitment as a policeman, that despite the fact that he doesn't like Danny O'Rourke and wants him to be in court for what he did, he's not willing to see him murdered, and so he goes out his way to try and save him. You also get sort of Garza's view of the way that androids, what he views of androids, which in the course of the book is challenged after he enters the home of one of his neighbours, and also he is surprised by Danny O'Rourke's view of androids as well. Again, I won't go into details with either of those two because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's interesting. They're interesting views when compared to Garza's views, and the reasoning as well, particularly for Danny O'Rourke. The action in the story is done well. The relationship you get to see between Garza, his replacement, and his former boss is interesting. It's not there. It's peppered through the story, and you get sort of build up an understanding of why Garza has is less than happy about the way he was forced to leave the police department. Also, as with the other stories, we've learnt more about the androids, and we get there's an element of the story which is describing the sort of nature of androids by one of Garza's neighbours, and this is definitely going to play into future stories in this collection because it is something. It is arguably the next sort of evolution in the nature of androids, and it's something that Garza's neighbour has discovered, but which isn't widely known. But if it becomes widely known, it will cause a revolution, which I found interesting. Also, these stories are very much help the world. I should say the world building in this story, as with the other two, is really well done. It's not information dumps. It's very naturally done through both dialogue as well as descriptions and the characters' thoughts. And in my last review of the second story, I said that I was going to enjoy this. I was sure I was going to enjoy the rest of the short story collection as a whole, and my view of that has just increased because I really do think I am by the end of this going to really enjoy the whole short story collection. However, that is the end of this review. This part of the review, I will be doing the next. My next review will be of the next part in the next short story, which will be the interview, and the one after that will be Immaculate. Those you should have up. Those I should have up today, or in the early hours of tomorrow morning. So I will see you probably in an hour or two's time. Would you?